I'm not going to talk about that.
External.
It's my pleasure to introduce our 7 seniors and some of their parents who were able to join us here tonight to recognize them for 4 years of great service and dedication to Abington High School and the community of Abington as a whole. On behalf of Abington High School, the Abington Athletic Department, the Abington Greenway Boosters, we're very proud to introduce these young men. We'd like to start off first and introduce Brian Dwyer and his mom, Julie Dwyer, to midcourt. Brian is a 3-year basketball player, a 4-year football player, captain, 2-time Super Bowl champion, and Social League All-Star. Also a 4-year baseball player, captain with multiple All-Star and All-Scholastic selections. Ladies and gentlemen, Brian Dwyer. Our next senior tonight is Rob Toomey. His mom Tish is here with us tonight. Trish and Rob will join at half court. Rob is a 4-year basketball player, 3-year football player, and state champion. Voted as the homecoming king by his peers for his school spirit and friendliness. The voice of Abington High School during the morning announcements. And he takes pride in Abington High and spends his summers as a member of the custodial staff. Next up, please allow me to introduce the A-Train, Aiden Colley, and his parents, Julie and John. A 3-year basketball player and the current leading scorer on the team. He's also a 4-year football player, 2-time Super Bowl champion, a 2-time Social League All-Star, a 4-year baseball league player, and he takes pride in Abington High by also spending his summers on the summer custodial staff. Please welcome Sam Malafronte and his parents, Vic and Diane. Sam is a 3-year basketball player, 4-year football player, and captain. The only student in Abington High School history to start on 2 Super Bowl champion teams. A member of the National Honor Society, he's also the student representative to our Abington School Committee, the president of the Student Athletic Advisory Council, and the voice of Abington High School's morning announcements. Ladies and gentlemen, Sam Malafronte. Our 5th senior is James Landers, one of our captains of the basketball team, and his parents, Phyllis and Jim. James is a 4-year basketball player, 4-year baseball player, 2-year football player, and a member of the state championship team. And James is also a member of the prestigious National Honor Society. Ladies and gentlemen, James Landers. Next up, please allow me to introduce and welcome George Cellini and his parents, Mark and Andrea. George is a 4-year basketball player, a 3-year football player, 2-time Super Bowl champion, 4-year Frisbee player and captain, and an exceptional art student whose work has been displayed and recognized in several different platforms. George Cellini. And our final senior in this season's team, another captain for Greenway basketball, Luca Cerasani. Please welcome Luca's parents, Ben and Anna. Luca is a 4-year basketball player, a 4-year football player, captain, all-state selection, an honor roll student, and a mentor coach of the Unified Sports Program. Luca Cerasani. Please, one round of applause for our entire senior group of seniors of this year's team. I'd like to pass the microphone to our Abington High School varsity team coach and our athletic director, Pete Serino.
I just want to take a moment to thank these seniors and parents. Before I get to that, I want to thank Coach Savage and his team for taking part today, and his seniors. I know you guys have taken part in a building program that we have a lot of respect and admiration for. So good luck to you seniors as you go forward. Our guys, I just want to take a minute to thank not only the players but the parents. They put in a lot of time and effort and energy throughout the past 3 or 4 years. When I took over this year, first year, a lot of times kids can run from a program, but I had 3 guys who ran back to the program. We knew it wasn't going to be easy. We wanted to build a culture of success, and it's something they embrace, and we're still working towards it every day. I've had the pleasure of coaching them, a lot of them, from JV on, and to see them grow into the young men they've become throughout those 4 years, and in particular this season, has been an absolute pleasure. So thank you guys, and good luck.
All right, we're going to put 4 more minutes on the clock. Let these guys warm up. We reach Bridgewater Abington and have a great game for you this afternoon here at the Richard Moore Gymnasium. and gentlemen, and welcome to Abington High School's Richard Maury Gymnasium. Tonight, the players and fans of Abington High School Greenway basketball welcome the Vikings from East Bridgewater High School. Please direct your attention to the visitors' bench areas. We now announce the starting lineup for the Vikings. Starting at guard, number 3, senior captain Jake Pierce. Starting at forward, number 33, senior Connor Gavin. Also at forward, number 12, junior Ryan Graham. Starting at guard, number 15, sophomore Greg Plunkett. And at center, number 21, senior Kevin Ogbonna. The Vikings are led by head coach Matt Savage and assistant coaches Andrew McDonald and Mitch Daly. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming your Abington Greenway varsity basketball team. Direct your attention to the Greenway bench. Starting lineup are all senior starting lineup for this game. At guard, number 23, senior Aiden Hawley. Starting at forward, number 32, senior Rob Dooley. Starting at forward, number 00, senior Sam Malafronte. Starting at forward, number 25, senior captain George Salido. And at center, number 22, senior captain Luca Giussani. As been led by head coach Peter Cerrito, with assistant coaches James Smith, volunteers Bud Madden, Tim Wells, Christian Point, and Chris Todd. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you now all please rise and remove your hats as we pay tribute to our country and to those who defend our freedom by playing our national anthem.
Good evening, Green Wave sports fans, and welcome to Richard Maury Gymnasium here at Abington High School for this afternoon's varsity matchup between the Vikings of East Bridgewater and your Abington Green Wave. This is Chris Nagel with a whole new crew tonight because there was some communication issue between myself and the Caseleys, and I apologize for that. We have Billy Davis on the camera, and guest and VIP announcer, Mr. John Cawley. John, welcome to the game.
Thanks, Chris. Good to be here.
Any thoughts on today's game, John?
Well, control the ball, limit the turnovers, find the open guy on offense. It's pretty basic, and they've been having a little bit of trouble with that past few games with the turnovers. So hopefully they can clean it up tonight.
The last game against East Bridgewater, Abington went into a deep hole. They were down 20, I think, either 20 or 22, and they just fought back all the way. They came back in the third quarter. They were leading. This will be a travel on Robert Toomey. We'll set the table for you here in just a minute. Today is senior night. There are 7 seniors on the Green Wave team. Looking right at the jerseys on the wall to our left, it's Sam Malafronte, 00, number 3, Brian Dwyer, who's out with an injury. James Landers, who has an injury, both ankle. Luca Sarasani, number 22. Aiden Cawley, number 23. Big George Cellini is number 25. And Robert Toomey is number 32.
We got to stop that right there. That was a nice pass inside to the big guy, number 21 there.
That was Kevin Ogbonna.
He had a tip in to win the game.
He's long, John. Starting for the Green Wave, as I said earlier, we have all seniors, Aiden Cawley and Sam Malafronte up top. That's Ogbonna with the block. And the big guys down low, Luca Sarasani, Robert Toomey, and Big George Cellini.
Well, last time we played East Bridgewater, Luca had limited action due to injury, so we'll see how he does tonight against some of their big guys.
For the Vikings, we'll give you their starting lineup. We have number 3, Jake Pierce. Number 12, Ryan Graham. Number 15 is Greg Plunkett. Number 21 is Kevin Ogbonna. And number 33 is Connor Gavin.
EB in a 2-3 zone.
Aiden with a long distance 3. We don't have a stats guy tonight, John. We're going to have to wing it.
It's going to be on, we're going to have to memorize the shots on this one. Both teams in a 2-3 zone defense right now. Oh, there you go.
That was Plunkett with the long shot. Luca with the rebound. Aiden acting as the floor general at the current moment.
Okay, don't force it, guys. I think they just need to swing it to the other side on that, find the open guy in the wing, and then try to get it inside. It's just
pull the defense out of the 2-3 zone a little bit.
Yep.
EB plays a physical game. That's Graham. Jump hook, nothing there. Wow.
Put a body on him.
Aiden comes through the middle. There were 4 blue shirts there when he got there. Plunkett. .33 is Connor. Gavin was long with that. Aiden coming left side off the window, nothing there. Green Wave got lucky on that, John.
Yeah, got the lucky bounce.
John, I agree wholeheartedly with you about the turnovers. Green Wave have been a little lackluster with controlling the ball.
Yeah, I think we've already had
the last few games.
Already, so.
Aiden long on the 3. Graham with the rebound.
That's travel right there.
Bucket stolen by Sam Mal. Aiden, pull up. That was blocked by Gavin. Pierce. Graham for 3. In and out. Sam with another rebound.
See him staying underneath, grabbing those boards. That's what you need.
Aiden to Sam. Ogbonna reminds me of a little less athletic than Gibson.
Yeah,
yeah.
I was thinking the same
He's got
thing.
those long arms.
Yeah. He moves well on the court.
He does.
He gets up and down pretty quick.
He takes over the paint. Remember Gibson. Gibson was blocking shots inside the paint that were taken at the foul line. He was an amazing athlete.
Yeah, Gibson's at Bentley right now.
Graham. We're going to get George on the block.
That's another thing we have to watch out for. George and Luca have to stay out of foul trouble tonight.
They seem to be getting 2 quick ones in
Yeah.
the first quarter, and then the next thing you know, they're sitting on the bench for
Right.
for the last of the first quarter.
Yeah, you really need those guys to play majority of the game.
There's Graham. Nothing doing. Vikings have 2 points. Green Wave has 3. We're 4 minutes left in the first. Luca
That's a good take.
Strong to the hole.
That's a nice take right there. He's a lefty, so that's what he should be doing. Just a quick dribble.
He goes left a lot, but he can get up there, John.
Yep.
As you know, he's an athlete. Gavin tipped
D by
away
Donovan.
Sean Donovan. I didn't even see Sean check in, John. Sean and Nate Reardon now on the way. Oh, player control. Peter Hansen makes that call.
That's a bang play right there. And usually, for some reason, the refs seem to like to call that offensive foul. I don't know. I think they.
It's tough to get stationary down there.
Yeah.
Even for that 1 second count.
I thought he had the baseline. I thought Nate had the baseline, and somehow the kid got in there. So.
Graham jump hook again, short. Donovan with the rebound from the middle of the paint. Nice pass by Nate.
Just a little stutter right there.
Luca caught the ball, did a little stutter step going to the hole. Oh, Pierce with a little stutter there.
That's a travel right
Travel
there.
there.
Yep. Both teams seem to be trying to find their rhythm just on offense.
Just
a lot
off,
of few
everyone's
turnovers.
off like a quarter step.
Right.
Just enough to get that travel call. Nate from the baseline. Woo.
Two big boys going at it down low there.
Yeah. Number 44 is Ty Jenkins.
Ty Jenkins, yep.
He thought he had the ball. Luca just tipped it
Yeah.
right out. A little contact on it.
I think they remember themselves from the football field.
Yeah,
They both play football. Abner's doing a nice job on the defensive boards right now. Not giving up. Ooh.
That's an interesting call. Not sure I would have made that call. Donovan. In and out. Wow, bodies everywhere. Looked like Nate hit that out.
He did. It looks, I mean, you like the aggressiveness on the boards, which is a good thing. They've been having a tough time there as well.
Yeah.
But that's due to, some of your big guys getting in foul trouble early. So.
You know, when Luca and George both go down, that only leaves Robert as a big guy because Landers is hurt. He's got a bad ankle. He's been out for most of the season. And you got to have all those big guys firing on all cylinders. I'm not sure that James is going to make it back, even if the boys make it to the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, James and Brian, I think their injuries, they may have to be out for a few more weeks. Josh Martin they brought up. He's been helping out when the big guys get in trouble, but
he brings some intensity. He's not the same. He's a young guy. He's only a sophomore.
He's only a sophomore, yeah.
And he's relatively new to organized hoop. He's a good player, though.
He's tough. Yeah.
He is solid.
He's tough. He doesn't really let anything get to him. He's a good.
And
he's a solid player.
He's got long arms. He's strong, and he can run too. Vikings come back out. Jake Pierce up top. 15 is Greg Plunkett. Number 4 is Brian Damon. Plunkett. Well, I don't think Graham's hit one of those shots yet, John.
I think it's a 2-3 zone. We haven't really played a 2-3 that much this year. We primarily man-to-man.
Yeah.
It seems to be working pretty well tonight. That's a good take right there.
Sean floater. Damon with the rebound. Out to Pierce. Nice move by Graham off the side of the window.
He's not getting good looks. And there you go.
Great bounce pass. That's the perfect pass from Aiden to Lucas.
Good things,
on the left
good
side.
things happen when the big guys run the court.
Absolutely.
And there you go right there. That's a travel. It should be. There you go.
Travel call against the Vikings. It's been an interesting season with the Vikings and the Green Wave. John going back to football, and then James Smith leaving the EB program, coming back to Abington.
Yeah, I think it's too.
Way of control.
That's beautiful right there.
Nate's done that a bunch of times this year. Boy, he gets back in there. He's not afraid
He
to
sacrifices his body. He sure does. I mean, these two schools, they have a lot of respect for each other, but I don't think they really like each other that much.
When it's all over, they don't mind shaking hands.
Oh, absolutely.
It's a battle.
It's
no
a
matter
battle.
what the field.
Between the lines, very tough.
Abington Green Lady Waves. George off the window.
There you go.
Luca with the follow.
Good follow, though.
Gavin with the rebound. Were you at the EB game the last time, John?
I was, yeah. There was same intensity as it is right now. Every possession seemed to count a lot, and which is happening right now, which is good.
I loved the man-to-man matchup, Aiden on Pierce.
Aiden and Pierce went at it last time, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we're all over the ball, which is a good sign early going here.
They're winning the loose ball, as you say, John. Nate for 3. Damon. Boy, that was a quick first quarter, John. I think there was only,
Yeah.
what, 4 fouls in the whole thing?
You like that. You like the refs to loosen it up a little bit. You know, let them play a little bit. Don't let it get out of control.
Don't call all the touch fouls. But
Right.
so far, so good. Green Wave up 5, 7-2. I'm not sure the Vikings would be real happy scoring 2 points in 1 quarter.
No, and the thing is, they've had some looks down low in the paint, but just can't convert.
You know, I know Ryan Graham, he's a big scorer for them, but he's not going to score a lot on that one-handed jump hook.
No, and especially when you get a guy in his face. Which
Square up, face the hoop.
Yeah.
You're better off getting the big guy, Abington's big guys, to foul you there, or take it to the hoop. You know, that's what they did down in East Bridgewater. Their big guys were just going right at the hole.
Well, the nice thing about 2-3 zone is you limit their screening for each other. So what happens is, like a Graham is going to most likely stand still because he has no one to pick from. So he can't roll off a pick.
And he'll score off that. He'll take it off the pick in motion and go right to the hole. But here it's not happening. Vikings ball to start the second half. Damon inbounds to Pierce. They have Graham, number 30 is new, Matt McCabe. There's Graham. Damon to Gavin. George, great defense. Wow, nice rebound by Gavin.
Yeah, that was a nice take by Connor Gavin there.
Well, I thought that was good D by George. I thought Nate might have got him on the second one. George must have got him on the second shot. Dennis Cummins just checks in for Big George Cellini.
Well, with Cummins, you're going to have an extra guy on the perimeter now. Be able to swing the ball around, hopefully get an open shot.
Dennis. I think the Vikings switched up to man-to-man there.
Yeah, they
John.
did on that one. It's a good move on their part. They saw the extra shooter coming in, so
yeah. Green Wave still in a 2-3. Pierce for 2, off left. I think Dennis had a hand on that, poked it away to Sean Donovan. Donovan catch and shoot, just off, a little short. Pierce, not there. Boy, they can't find the handle on those layups, John.
Yeah. They've missed. One thing I notice these guys do a lot is they seem to catch and put that ball down right away. It just takes you out of that triple threat position. You got to save that dribble.
Yep. There it is. Gavin with the rebound over Nate. Graham off the glass. 7-5, Vikings coming back.
Abner is making Graham work for every shot he's getting.
He is working hard out there. Donovan with Pierce on him. Nate, I don't know if he saw Cummins. It's going to be on Damon holding Luca. I don't know if Nate saw Cummins on that pass. I think he was looking at Luca, hoping
I think
Luca
he was
going. And Dennis came.
Yes, Dennis made the right cut.
Cut right from the foul line. Nice job. Ogbonna checks back in for the Vikings. Aiden to throw it in.
Get it in. Too much dribbling.
Yep. Dennis, layup gets hammered.
That's a good board right there.
Luca trying to find home. Oh, Dennis was out of bounds.
A lot of contact underneath, and I know you want to let him play a little bit, but
you got to call something.
You got to call something. There was two guys going up for shots.
Two white shirts on the ground. Gavin for 3, short. Aiden with another rebound. Nate catch and shoot, short. Wow, Luca was being held. Aiden for 3, just off. Ogbonna just slapped it. Should have put 2 hands on it. Donovan for 3.
Abney kept on getting a long rebound there, and
Ogbonna
get
had
that extra shot.
He just slapped it. Damon.
There you
trying
go.
to get it to Gavin. Boy, Nate was just a sleeper
Yeah,
on
he
that.
anticipated that one. He knew it was coming.
Green Wave up 10-5. Donovan. No friendly bounce. 4:45 to go in the first half. Green Wave, as of tonight, need 2 victories to make the tournament. Lady Waves have clinched the South Shore League, or at least a, wow, what a move by Donovan. Wow.
That's a nice take. Nice up fake. That's what happens when you save your dribble.
Yeah, yep. Ogbonna baseline long.
He didn't look comfortable there shooting that.
I think he turned around and realized he was too far behind the backboard,
Yeah.
John.
I'm wondering if he's more of a follow-up guy
Yeah.
on rebounding and then his putbacks.
Wow, Dennis
Nice
shot
shot.
that.
Right
Losing
over him.
control of the ball on the way up,
Yeah.
and he just flicked it in. 14-5, Green Wave, just under 4 minutes to go in the first half. Green Wave intensity is certainly there tonight, John. Gavin short.
Yeah,
Why did
wait,
Ogbonna
wait.
give up that shot, John? He was 3 feet from the hoop. Cummins for 3, in and out.
All right. I think
Damon with
Lucas
the
getting a little
rebound.
bit tired. Usually he was underneath, crashing the boards, and I think he might want to sub for him right
Yeah.
now.
Ooh, that was another one of those shots. He didn't look comfortable, John. Timeout, White. Green Wave up 7, 14-7 with 3:14 to go in the first half. This is Chris Nagel with John Cawley and Bill Davis. Due to lack of communication on my part with the Casely boys, they thought I was going to be out of town, and I thought I told them I was not going to be there for the Randolph game, but good to have you with us, John, and
Oh,
Billy.
it's good to be here. Anytime you can listen to Sean Riley as a DJ. I don't know
DJ Shawnee Sean.
where's he get all this music from? I don't know.
It's amazing what he's got on his iPod.
So do you think after hours at the law office, he's busting a move?
Can't you see him in his office or in his home office doing the same thing? And his girls are saying, Dad, you got to turn that off.
It's got to be at the office. I don't think he can get away with it at home.
Kathy would be screaming at him. That was a good timeout by Coach Sereno, I think. Just give the Green Wave a chance to catch their breath. Robert Toomey and Tyler Mariano checked in for Nate Reardon and Aiden Cawley.
Yeah, I definitely like the 2-3 zone they're going with tonight. Not only does it save your legs and keeps your big guys out of foul trouble, but EB seems to be having a tough time with it.
Cummins to Luca. Luca's out of bounds. Graham didn't like the call. Luca, Tyler, Donovan, travel.
Yeah, a little hop on the catch.
He actually had a little slide.
Yeah.
He caught that. He dragged his back foot. Gavin, Pierce,
Yeah, watch out for
the 3.
I think Plunkett's another one of their scorers, number 15. He seems to be wanting to set up on the wing for a shot, so we got to keep an eye on him.
He hasn't taken many shots yet, though, John.
Not yet, but you've seen in the paper he's had some big
Big
games
games.
for him, yeah.
They're going to call Robert on team control. That's Joe
Right off the bench.
Gargano for 3. Dennis leaves it for Tyler.
Big Roberts setting some big picks for the Green Wave. Ooh, yes.
Robert's pick was not really legal, what he did, but he takes up a lot of real estate, doesn't he?
Does, yeah. It's legal if you get away with it.
It is. As long as the whistle doesn't blow, that was good. Robert hits the first.
The thing I like about those big picks, the screens there, is that you make the defense think at all times when they're playing defense, when their head's turned. But a big guy's got to be.
Big giant guy going to be there again. All it takes is getting rocked once. Graham with the rebound on Toomey's miss. Pierce trapped at half court.
There you go.
Sean with the steal. Lays it in.
They use that mid-court line as another defender.
Timeout, Blue. Boy, I was watching James Smith and Christian LaPointe just go crazy on that trap play. Right at half court, one step over. Pierce was about a half a step from going to back court.
Right.
And he had no place to go. He saw a blue shirt and just threw up a floater.
He's got 2 defenders on him, then he's got the mid-court, the half-court line. He's got no place to go.
Exactly. And they had to send a guy from the top of the three-point circle to try to catch a pass. Donovan anticipated it, picked it off, and laid it in.
Well, that's the thing. As a team defense, you can gamble on that. Donovan took a chance, made the steal.
Yeah.
So,
well done. Green Wave up 7, 17-10, 1:45 left to go in the first half. There's never any lack of intensity in these games.
no. Well, especially it's coming down to the wire now for the Green Wave. They really have to put it together, almost like flip the switch, start playing better ball, and hopefully this is.
They got to play 4 quarters because the game against Norwell, they went almost over in the fourth quarter.
The same against Randolph. They played a good 3 quarters in the fourth quarter. They didn't play too well. He's traveling every time. He's taking that little bunny hop, number 3.
Gargano for 3 off the glass. Wow, Donovan from that block position. Leaves it for Luca. Hit Toomey in the ankles.
I wouldn't mind seeing Luca go straight up with that.
Yeah.
Square his shoulders to the backboard and take it himself.
Pierce hits a 15-footer. One minute to go here in the first half.
Matching up man-to-man, and they've been playing a little bit more man-to-man in the second quarter. So, nice take right there.
Wow, Dennis off the glass. Oh, Gavin missed another one.
We were fortunate on that one. We didn't get back on defense.
Donovan for 3. Graham with the rebound. Gargano. Gavin hit one. Cuts it to a 4-point Green Wave lead.
That was nice patience by EB on that.
It's the first time they've shown that, really, John.
Oof. We just got
I think Luca turned the wrong way. Or the little communication
I don't know
error.
who that was for. Was it for Luca or Dennis? I'm not sure, but.
Woo. Wow, that was half court from Jake Pierce. John, normally at this point I say, Billy, what do you got for stats? But we got nothing.
I got nothing over here.
We got nothing except for a 19-14 Green Wave lead.
Yeah, the only thing I have is we're out of foul trouble for the first time in
It's
a
amazing,
long time.
isn't it? I think George might have 1 foul. I don't know if Luca has any. Robert has one.
Robert has one. Yeah, it's kind of spread out a little bit, but that means they should be able to play most of the second half. So.
That would be nice. All right, I'm good, John. We'll take a break. We'll come back to start the second half.
All right.
Take a break, Billy. Welcome back, Green Wave sports fans, to the second half of this East Bridgewater Vikings game at Abington Green Wave. That was DJ Sean Riley cranking up Thunderstruck over there.
What's that, AC/DC?
It is.
It is.
Green Wave, I love that inbounds play to start the second half. I like it better when it works. Luca's on the floor. Everyone's on the floor. Hey, we lost our East Bridgewater friends in front of us, John. Where'd they go?
He's coming back.
Oh. Sorry.
Yeah.
Jake Pierce for the Vikings. Green Wave staying in a 2-3, John. We were talking about how much we liked it. Travel.
Yeah, EB's just not comfortable with it right now. They can't
find a rhythm.
Yeah.
But they're still only down by 4. Donovan for 3. George got to be careful on that. Those are the fouls he gets called for. Wow, how about Nate Reardon covering territory there? Graham, that little
Falling
jump
away.
hook again.
That's in-your-face defense,
Yep.
That's why.
Vikings go man-to-man. That's good D. Number 30, Matt McCabe, playing defense on Luca. Luca thought he had the hole. McCabe blocked it off the glass.
Just maybe a little up fake. Get McCabe off his feet.
Yeah, just get him up in the air.
Yeah. There you go.
Turnover, Blue.
Right now, EB's looking at each other saying, what's going on? You have the
What happened?
Ngannou and Pierce seem on a different page.
Aiden catch and shoot for 3. Gets the bounce. Gets 3 bounces to get it in. Wow, McCabe. So how did McCabe get that rebound? The ball was stuck up there on the rim for a second.
I think that was part of the problem. It stayed up there a little bit too long. Threw George's timing off.
Yeah. McCabe misses the first. Wow, misses the second. Gavin from the second spot on that rebound.
We got to make sure we box out and get our hands up. Let it go.
That's one of those things that drives me crazy, John.
It's almost like it hits the top of your head and then the other kid gets it, It's because you don't have your hands up. So.
Yeah, you're not ready for it.
Yeah,
Be ready.
It comes off the rim too quick.
The new rule this year, you come in on the release. You should be ready, like, immediately.
Right.
Aiden, they left him all alone for 3. Gavin with the
there you
rebound,
go.
runs over Nate.
Get on the floor.
Gonna be jump ball, jump ball. Possession arrows, White. Luca with McCabe on him.
There you go.
Wow, that's a nice
move.
He had McCabe going every way but loose.
He used the rocking chair there.
Yep.
McCabe got faked. He thought he was going, to the middle.
To the middle, exactly.
Baseline. Oh, that's a travel.
Travel.
Checking in for East Bridgewater, number 44, Ty Jenkins.
Jenkins checks in for McCabe.
I wouldn't mind seeing that go down low again. Try to get into a rhythm here.
They're
Not
trying.
like that. You can't force the ball. You got to go out in the perimeter,
Wait
move it
till
around.
he's ready. Yeah. Wait till it's there. Organo to Jenkins, baseline, long.
All white around the rim. Blue is retreating, so that's a good sign for the Abington there.
George at the elbow to Aiden. Penetrates, floater, hits
There
it.
you go. That just comes out of the ball movement. It's just being patient, and then you find the open guy.
Wait for the other guys to make the mistake. Wow, Graham again
He's
with
not
that.
getting any good looks
He
right
has
now.
nothing. I don't think he's got 4 points, John.
Well, you know what? That's a tough pass to make to a big guy that far out.
The big guy's streaking hard down the
You
right-hand
get someone
side.
on the left side, just go to make the easy pass.
Gavin. Plunkett hasn't taken a lot of shots this game, John. Graham again, turnaround, hits it.
I got to watch him next time because he looks like he's in the paint for like 5 seconds. I don't know if it's me, but
I think
it just
that's
seemed like he was hanging out there.
the first shot tonight that he's actually turned and faced the basket. Squared himself to the hoop. Aiden. Sean Donovan. Oh my goodness.
There you go.
What a move.
Wow.
Jake Pierce had no idea where Donovan was.
Get a good
Nate
possession
playing
here.
center field.
There you go.
Donovan off the glass. Green Wave stretched the lead to 11, 28-17.
That's a travel. Oh,
Jenkins going to get George on the block on the baseline.
you might want to have. How many does George have? He has 3.
25, George Salim.
Wow, that's
Is it
4?
4?
Checking in for number 5, Dennis Cummins.
I thought he only had 1 or 2 in the first half. Did he have 2 fouls
There's
in this half?
14 fouls in the first half. So
Wow.
we know Robert had 1 of them. So I don't know.
Plunkett hits for 3. You knew you couldn't keep Graham and Plunkett quiet for the whole night. Aiden with Plunkett on him.
Just be patient and run it
Josh
through.
Martin checked in. Wow, Luca and Graham just mixing it up. Travel.
Yep.
Timeout White.
Timeout, Abington.
Well, Abington's defense, that 2-3 is causing a little bit of havoc for EB right now.
I'm finding him, at least in the last 2 or 3 minutes, John, been a little bit more patient with the ball.
Yep.
Trying to get the outside shot. Graham actually had a good look at the hoop this time in the middle.
And
For the first time all game. Plunkett actually had that shot, that 3 from the left side.
He was open the first half. Didn't seem like he wanted to take it. So
Wasn't quite comfortable enough yet.
but the thing is, Abington on the offensive side, if they work the ball around, go through their offense, 4 passes, take 20 seconds off the clock, eventually they're going to get a good shot. It's when they rush it, try to force it, that's when they get themselves into trouble.
You know what? No one is set at where they're supposed to be, and they're trying to hustle a pass in there. And
Yeah, or if they rush a shot, you don't have your rebounders, or everyone's still running through their offense, and you have someone, if they rush a shot,
no one's
miss,
in position.
then everyone it goes the other way. So
It's going to be Green Wave ball on the baseline, going right to left. 2:59 to go in the third. Green Wave up 28-20. Low-scoring game too, John.
yeah.
Huh? Wow, 3 blue shirts on Josh.
Nice job by Josh being patient with the ball there.
Josh. Oh, Luca.
There you go.
What a shot. Lost the handle and hit that. shot that Graham's been trying to make all game.
Martin really set that up. He was very patient with the ball. Found the open guy.
Yep. Oh wow.
A lot of
Cummins
contact
got away
there.
with that.
Yeah.
Cummins lowered his shoulder right in front of Peter Hansen.
Yeah. Ooh, he got, I don't know.
Wow.
It was a travel after the foul, I think.
I think that's exactly what Pete's saying.
He got pulled down, so.
Pete's pleading the case, not going to change it though.
He's just trying to put a bug in the ref's ear for the next call.
Keep an eye on it. Aiden came away with that miss from EB. Cummins gets cranked. Wow, what happened to that foul? Jump ball, Josh came away with that. It's going to be blue ball. All right, so the missed call on Cummins down there. Cummins takes a 3 over here and gets drilled by Plunkett. I'd say the slate's clean now.
Yeah, I think so. I think it is.
Tyler Mariano checked in for the Green Wave. Graham looking for a friendly bounce, not there. Aiden catch and shoot for 3 short.
Was it? Ooh, I thought.
Blue ball on the baseline. Green Wave up 10, 30-20, 1:36 to go in the third quarter. Here in a Sunday matinee game. Chris Nagel with John Colley, Billy Davis on the camera. Boy, that was the first
a nice
uncontested
right there,
shot that Graham's taken, John.
That one long dribble and took a nice jump shot.
They're going to get Gavin. No, they're going to get Graham on that.
Still
Graham's
not many fouls in this game so far. I think a total of 11 combined.
That was
for
the
entire
first
game.
team foul for East Bridgewater in this half.
Yep.
Played 6.5 minutes.
We've had games this year we've seen about 40 fouls combined, and it's.
Aiden gets drilled. Connor Gavin. Aiden hits the first.
Yeah, I've been going with a small lineup now.
Yeah, small and quick.
So I don't know if they're going to go matchup or man-to-man here. A little bit of a change.
Weak side, great job by Nate and Josh. Graham for 3, long.
There you go.
Nate with the loose ball to Cummins. Under a minute to go in the third.
All right, move it around, guys.
Aiden looking for the pick from Josh. Wow, Josh had 3 guys on him.
Ooh, the backcourt.
Yeah. It's a good call.
Number 33, Sean Donovan.
Sean Donovan checks in for Aiden. Aiden going to get a breather in the final 30 seconds.
Graham's playing on the perimeter more, seems. Trying to set him up for the 3.
Yeah. Here's Damon for 3.
It's long.
Donovan another rebound.
Yeah, Abner's winning the battle on the boards tonight, and that's a good take right there. There you
go. Nate Reardon, great look from Sean Donovan. And like you said earlier,
here.
John, your big guys are running the court, give them the ball.
Run the court. See how long he was in there?
Wow.
He must have been in there for 5 seconds. I don't know if they're not seeing it, the referees, but he's camping out. He's going to do it until they call it.
Exactly. You make an attempt to get out, they're going to stop looking. Green Wave finished 3 quarters, up 10, 34-24. in this extremely important game in their season. It gets them needing, if they win today, they could need one more win to make the tournament. I think Norwell's pretty much clinched the South Shore League, so the Green Wave are really trying hard to get into the tournament.
Yeah, I think Norwell's up 2 games in the South Shore League, and they've had a great year.
Yeah, they're really playing well.
Which seems like you always think they're going to have a drop-off, but for some reason he keeps recycling kids.
They keep coming back.
Yeah. Randolph's very good. They're new.
This is their first year in it, right?
First year. Very talented. They're athletic. Of course, you got Rockland.
Rockland having an up and down year, though. They're about 500.
Yeah, you know, they have some good games and some, you know, some games they struggle, but.
Yeah. Rockland always comes with the intensity, but, you know, I just don't think they get their all of their talent firing on all cylinders. They got some very, very good basketball
Yeah, they have
players.
a couple of good scorers. Norris is a good scorer. He came from nowhere. I think it's a junior. I don't remember him from last year.
Frazier, yeah.
And Frazier, of course.
Jake Pierce got called for that foul. Sean Donovan has 2. This is the first.
Now, so far, I think we only have 1 guy in foul trouble, and that's George with 4. So.
I'm still shocked at that, John.
Yeah, I thought I didn't see the 3rd. All of a sudden, they put 4 up there.
McCabe on that rebound, out to Graham. They trap him at the midcourt line.
Back into the 2-3 zone.
2-3. Most of the game, if not all of it, John.
I'm going to watch him next time.
Graham hit that shot. We've been looking for a one-on-one matchup all game. Dennis leaves it for Nate. Back to Dennis. Wow, falling down. New 30. Dennis not there.
I think you just gotta you get the ball back, just work it around.
Yeah, you have
Take your time, guys. Got an 8-point lead. Don't.
Wow.
Oh, that's a nice pass right there.
Wow.
There you go.
It's Nate again.
All right, not a bad idea. You steal the ball, throw it, make sure you get it on this side of the court. That player on the EB bench got crushed, basically.
Number 40. It's not 44, is it? 24?
Yeah, he looks like he's
24,
bent
Anthony
over there.
Roberts. I think he hurt his elbow.
5 seconds.
Look at he's still in there, John.
At least 6 seconds in the paint.
McCabe. Graham. Hits it.
I think one thing they might want to point out to the referee is that left arm by Graham on his, when he's setting up for the shot, he's pushing off a little bit. I'm not sure if Luke is trying to let the ref be aware of that. Got to plant the seed, though. If you see something like that, just let him know.
But I will say, Luca plays with a hand on everyone's back every game. Wow. Gavin with that rebound. Ogbonna checked back in. Graham turnaround, not there. Wow. Dennis just threw it off the glass. Green Wave back up by 10, 38-28. Graham to Ogbonna. Luca, great D. That's travel all day.
Ball down low. So that's one piece you can take out of their offensive equation. Focus more on Graham.
Yeah.
You don't mind.
If he's going to turn it over like that.
Kevin, let him get the ball, see what he can do.
Hayden, long range 3, short. Ogbonna with the rebound. Pierce. Plunkett. Wow, I think Robert just planted him.
Greenway foul was 32, Rob Judy.
Green Wave coming back in with the two big guys. Cellini and Sarasani. Nate Reardon gets all kinds of hustle points. And again, John.
Yeah, he took a dive into the bleachers here, so.
He covers a lot of court, doesn't he? George with the rebound.
I do like George coming back in now, even with 4. Bring him back in. No need to save your fouls. For
Absolutely. Luka with Graham on him.
Oh, nice take. There you go.
George strong.
Ooh.
Graham long pass to Plunkett. Ogbonna, 3 seconds. 3 seconds. 3 seconds. Come on. It's in there for a half hour.
It's a 5 on George.
Wow.
He's way under the basket.
25, George Cellini.
It's just a frustrating foul, especially when the offensive player he has no idea where he is.
He is out of bounds underneath the backboard.
And his head down.
Yeah.
Not even looking to pass the ball. I think he was just trying to be bailed out. And that's what happened.
Just back it up a little bit.
You got a foul called against George and instead of a turnover.
Jenkins inbounded it to Graham. Another turnaround. Jump hook, not there.
Good bounce there.
Nate Reardon with the rebound out to Aiden.
Be patient, move the ball.
Pete, tell him, relax, you got time. Wow, nice look.
There you go.
Luka
Good
with the
follow.
follow-up. Green Wave up 11, 40-29. Shocked at how few points East Bridgewater's put up, John.
They just seem like they're
just off.
Yeah, I just don't understand that. They don't seem in rhythm at all.
There's that shot again, John. Aiden Cummins, the 3.
There you go.
Puts the Green Wave up 14, 43-29. 4 minutes to go in the game. Right from the tap, John.
Yeah, it's been a pretty much one-sided game. The whole,
Absolutely.
3.5 quarters so far. I thought EB was going to bring it a little bit more, and I think they're just shocked that Abner stayed in a 2-3 zone the whole game.
I don't think they've been out of it at all, John. And that's really what's made EB uncomfortable. They made no halftime adjustments on that.
Right.
Well, although they came out and Graham had a couple of good looks for it. And even Plunkett, they took that 3 from
that one shot,
in front of his own bench. But other than that, everything is a struggle for them.
And I've seen their coaches scout our games at least, 2 or 3 times. So, but I think this is the first time we've gone pretty much to a 2-3.
Yeah.
So I think we caught them off, but you would think a halftime adjustment would have taken care of that.
Green Wave start out with
Now they're going to a 1-3-1.
Yeah.
They get the traps in the corner, and
Ooh, Sean slipped on some water.
there you go.
Sean pull up 3 off left.
Got away with a push there, I think, Dennis.
You got time, you got time. Oh, yeah. 27 seconds left on the shot clock. Aiden, the 3 hits it. 17-point Green Wave lead. 3.5 to go in the game. Plunkett, short.
Nice box out by Luca there. And we're just trapping everything. Right in the corners. That's where we want him to go.
Pierce, corner, not there. Time is your friend at this point, John.
Yeah, you take the full 30 seconds here
Yeah,
if you
take
want
it
to.
all the way down to 3 or 2 before you take the shot. Nate, wow.
It's a 19-point game, a little under 3.
Green Wave back in a 2-3 here. Wow, Gavin, long range 3.
Big shot by Gavin.
Pierce on Donovan.
He's going to get called for 5. You better watch out.
Oh, Nate.
And
Nate had Jenkins coming full steam at him.
Yeah.
Faked the shot and just put the ball on the ground and took it off.
He got Ty in his back pocket, and Ty couldn't recover in time.
Neither team in the bonus, and there's 2 minutes left in the game. Robert Toomey checked back in for the Green Wave for Dennis Cummins. Jenkins with the rebound to Pierce. Gavin for 3. In and out. Donovan with the rebound.
There you go.
Luca up and under. Like we
Way to
said,
run the
John,
court.
if the big guys are going up the court, give it to them. Timeout Vikings, 1:42 to go in the game. Green Wave up 18. 50-32. They've only scored 32 points, John. I'm still shocked at
Yeah,
that.
this is pretty much a statement game for Abington. They
Yeah.
needed to have a good game. They've struggled the past 2 weeks.
This is what they needed desperately.
This is probably the best they've played in a while.
I agree. Riley killing it with the tunes again.
Yeah, he's away. I don't know what we should call him, Sir Mix-a-Lot or
Kate Casey working hard beside us. Paying no attention to
Yeah.
us, John.
Paul the custodian over there.
Huh?
Paul, he's over there in the corner.
Paul's working hard,
Yeah.
as always.
Well, it looks like the player that Nate crushed on the bench is okay. He's in the game.
I know. He had ice
34.
on his arm a minute ago. Oh, is that him in the game, John?
Yeah.
34?
Yeah, he's in the game.
Okay. That's what you just said. I didn't hear it. I thought he was gone off the bench. Pierce short on that.
It's a long rebound,
Gavin
yeah.
in and out. Pierce with the rebound. 3 seconds. Oh, that was a dive.
Yeah, that was a dive.
That was a total dive.
Robert looked like he was straight up on that one.
Yeah.
Just.
Foul number 32, Rob Toomey, his third person. Jake Pierce will shoot 2.
Pierce hits it.
Abington, you just want to finish on a positive note here. No
Yeah.
turnovers.
No one get hurt. Luca at the foul line. Robert, I thought he was going to shoot it, John.
Yeah, Robert has put up some threes
He
before.
has.
I think they have a special play for him to do that.
Aiden just lets it go. Oh, at the buzzer! Hits it. Gorgano missed that one. Luca with the rebound to Donovan. Pierce on him.
It's a nice move there
It looked good.
by number 10, yeah.
Joe Gorgano.
Just around the back, And Abington just run out the clock here, and it was a good game by Abington.
Great,
I tell you,
what a good win.
They came to play
Today.
today.
We're going to come away with a 52-34 win. Like you said, John, that was a statement game.
Yeah, they needed that. That was the switch. Hopefully they turned on a.
They needed 4 quarters worth of basketball, and they got all 4.
Right. And for their big guys to stay out. I know George fouled out, but still, he went a little over 3 quarters, and Luca maybe only had 1, right?
Yeah, I think Luca only had 1.
Yeah.
Robert had 2. George did foul out. Josh Martin played some good quality minutes out there.
Yeah, it's good to have like a guy like Josh coming up from JV and getting some spot minutes and helping
Held
out.
his composure out there. I like that.
Yeah, he did.
That's going to do it for us, John. What do you got? Anything else?
No, good. I think.
I'd like to thank you for stepping in short notice, John.
It
Hope
was
you
a
had
pleasure.
fun. It's always a pleasure, John.
Always a pleasure. Yeah.
Billy Davis, thanks. I called Bill with about 2 minutes left in the JV game, and he was here in 8 minutes or 10 minutes. And
Yeah, I
6
saw him.
minutes after he got here, we were set up ready to
Yeah,
go.
he came running in here. It's like
Billy,
Superman.
Thank you very much for coming, Billy. That's all I have from Richard Morey Gymnasium. This is Chris Nagel with John Cawley and Bill Davis saying thanks for watching Go Green Waves.